Oh!
Super!
Spoon it. Yeah.
Get your watch out.
Whenever I'm down, you carry me away. You turn my whole life around just with what you say.
We are live. How are we doing, everybody? Sorry about that. I had awful internet issues. I pulled the server up to the upstairs and it came out the socket. So yeah, proper technical, proper technical stuff. But I'm here. How we doing? Beautiful. I have to talk about the weather because it's just what I do. Beautiful day today outside. Spent a nice time with the family. I don't know if everyone knows yet, but we got a camper van. I got a lovely camper van with the family, and we've been doing day trips with it, and it's been great. I probably might do a show on it once soon. We'll see. But I hope everyone's doing well. Look at all of you in the chat. 143 of you lovely people already, including members. Dan, get in. Gareth's in. Go on down the channel. I love it. Stu's in the house. Case is in the house. Glyn's in the house. Russ is in the house. Ascari Jones is in the house. If you would like to be a member, all you got to do is click and, click join. And then you get invited to the Discord channel, and then you can chat to your heart's content for 24 hours straight if you want to. How are we doing? We all right? What have you been up to? What have we been up to? It's been a nice, relaxing week for me. I haven't really done anything watch related at the minute because the daughter was off and said it, so I wanted to spend a bit of time with the family. And so I've been filming watches. I've got a lot of shows to get out very soon. So I'm probably be doing about 3 shows next week, or this week coming, which is mad. And there'll be another 3 next. But so many watches and so little time. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, let's get straight into this. Get your watch out. Of course I will. I am wearing. Gonna show it. Go on, you beast. There he is. Look at that, everyone. So this is what I wore today. This is the CWC Falcon quartz chronograph. Absolutely love this watch. I love the strap. We're gonna talk about straps as well later on in the show because I think straps are such an important thing. I've got 2 sort of thoughts on straps and bracelets and aftermarket ones, but this combo just works so well. Get your watch out. What watch are you wearing today? Let's have a look. Come on, get it out. And while you are telling me what is on your wrist, we've got to talk about today's sponsor, as always, and it is Zero West, a brand that gives you a story with a watch before you've even tried it on. With passion, great engineering, superb design, Zero West have built a fantastic brand of taking huge engineering feats in history into a timepiece that makes you feel special to own. Very proud that a channel like mine can be associated with Zero West. Take a look at their website in the description below and take a good look at watches made with proper passion. Very excited with Zero West because I'm going to see Andy and pick up a new watch that they've got ready for the 80th anniversary of D-Day, the end of the war. Very, very excited about that watch. Can't wait to show you guys that. But a huge big thanks to Zero West for their continued support and to be the official brand sponsor of the Mad Watch Collector channel. And it really does fill me with a lot of pride that these guys are with me, and hopefully I'll be doing another show very soon of it'll be based on what makes a watch great, but I'm going to show you really what goes in to a Zero West watch, because I don't think many people understand. I really don't. But let's have a look. What we got? Stephen's got his Anhart. Love it, my friend. Absolutely gorgeous. Where else we got? G-Shock Mudmaster from Ian. Go on, Ian. Just bought a 114270. Very nice, my friend. Very nice. 4K. Blooming heck, it sounds like a good deal to me, mate. Yeah, did you get it off your family or something? Oh, Dawn, look at this, the TRN-50. I've got mine right there. I'm staring at it in the Casio cabinet. I absolutely love that watch, you know. On duty today. Oh, Dan's got his Erebus on. Get in, Dan. I was sent the blue Erebus from JODY. I've got it on the NATO strap. I haven't worn it on the bracelet yet, but it's a cool watch. It's a great little sports watch for me, and I've been wearing it at work, been loving it. Glyn, look at this, the SKX you sold me. Oh mate, listen, I couldn't think of a nicer lad to have one of the first watches that got me into this hobby, the SKX 009, the Pepsi one. Look at this. Ivan, Citizen ProMaster Solar Full Lume Titanium. That is superb, my friend. A nice light beast of a watch. Timothy Foley. That watch is sensational, matey. Is it the SRPK 17 or something? But I absolutely love that watch. I might have it up there actually, but I don't know. We'll see. Wearing my Longines Zulu time. That is a superb watch as well, Luke. Absolutely phenomenal. Oh my word. Orville, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. He's got his 1964 Seiko Sportmatic. That is truly sensational, my friend. That is awesome. Very impressed with that. Kyle, what are you doing, my friend? Kyle Salisbury, Resco Black Frog. Wow, first time I ever caught you live. Kyle, thank you so much, my friend. That means a lot to me. What means just as much is you watching and supporting the channel just by watching and commenting. But thank you so much for that. $5 that any super chats that I do get go straight into the Casio fund and then straight to you. You know what I mean? Oh my word. Randy's in the house. Can we give a big clap to Randy? Just come back from a trip to Europe, I think. Definitely been to Rome. Don't hate me, Russ. Got the call for a GMT Sprite. Wow. I absolutely no way have I got any hate for you, my friend, or the hate for actual Rolex watches. It's everything around it. And crikey, that GMT Sprite, that I'm very surprised that it didn't go discontinued. It's a horrible watch for me to wear on my left hand, but if you are left-handed and you like wearing it on your right, mate, I think it's really cool. But it seems like a jigsaw watch that someone's put a wrong piece in the wrong place. Yeah, that will be that. You're not going to lose your money, mate, on that, are you? You're not going to lose your dollar. But thank you so much for the super chat. You should not do that. He's got a fantastic YouTube channel, huge amount of subscribers, which tells you he's got fantastic content. Thank you so much, man. There are so many of you here. Way to go, Orville, says Ascari. Love Ascari. John's in the house. Go on, John. The Hamilton Khaki Field watch this evening, and what a watch that is, with little water resistance. But listen, I was quite it was quite funny watching the comments, reading the comments of the Speedmaster show that I absolutely love doing, by the way, and it has changed my mind about the Omega Speedmaster. I want it on that bracelet, the 2021 issued one. I know that they've come up with an upgraded clasp with micro adjusts, but honestly, I'm going to give a hot take here. Honestly, I don't know how you feel about it, but I think there's a lot put into micro adjust, on the fly micro adjust. And I honestly, I can't remember the last time I micro adjusted my Explorer or any watch that has an easy link extension or anything. I think they're a bit of a gimmick in my view. But I'm someone that likes to wear watches a little bit loose. So when it does come to summertime, if my wrist does expand, it still doesn't feel too tight. But there are mad men and women out there that like a tight bracelet throughout the year. But yeah, it's all good, isn't it? Now, what we're going to talk about today, I've just a couple more. I am definitely a NATO strap fan, Zach. I definitely am. They go with the territory. They go with the tool watch. A NATO strap was invented for soldiers and everyone else in the military, because if a spring bar was to malfunction or to pop off or to break off, the watch would still be attached to your wrist. And I love that. I love that about the practicality of it. I know that Max from Watch Crunch has come up with a NATO strap where it's like a NATO style strap, but it's not really a NATO strap, because if a spring bar was to break, the watch would fling off your wrist. That's why I really like it. And I love tool watches. I love military tool watches. And yes, it might look a bit big on my wrist. The watch looks amazing, by the way, on my wrist. But yeah, a lot of people are quite triggered by this. You know, get over it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's all good. There are loads of comments coming in. I'm not trying to get money off you guys, but if you do have a comment that you really want me to see, please give me a super chat of like 15 pence or whatever the cheapest thing is, and I will read it. There's just too many to look at, but you guys are phenomenal here. Usually if there's a question in the comment section, there's a clever clogs that's going to reply to it with the answer, because they're superb. But he's got his M60. I absolutely love that watch. I would take the M60 Aqualion over a Omega Seamaster any day of the week, 100%. And I'm not just saying that, 100%. But yeah. Anyway, let's move on. We need to talk about one other thing before we go into the topic, which is the greatest watches you can buy right now, and that is Time London. I don't know if many of you in the UK know about it. Yeah, I have been trying to spread the word on YouTube and Instagram, but our good friend Gav at That Watch Guy London and D at D Time Love have made a watch event come together, and it is it's a phenomenal event. It's called Time London, and it's happening on the 15th and 16th of June. And the venue is incredible. It's overlooking Wembley Stadium. It's a beautiful place. I mean, that is pretty snazzy. I'm not sure it will be dressed up like that. I mean, I'm definitely wearing trainers, so crikey, I don't know if there's some sort of dress code, but it's an absolutely phenomenal place. And the tickets, as you can see, there are different types of tickets you can get. The basic tickets, you can see have a breakfast with special guests. I think I'll be there for the breakfast in the Saturday morning. But what Gavin has said to me is for the first 10 people that email me their email address and email it to me, they will get a free ticket, and that's for the first 10 people. So I'm just putting my my address in there. Bosh. So if you fancy it, if you are free on June the 15th we'll be at that venue. The 16th we're back at BQ Watches. I'm not sure if I'll be there for it because it is Daddy's Day, Father's Day, but I'm definitely there for the first one. But yeah, come on down if you can. But if you fancy going to Time London, there's going to be loads of brands from Squale, Elliot Brown, Zero West to be there. There are loads. I think Chapek are there. There are loads and loads of brands. If you head over to D Time Love on the YouTube channel or Instagram, you'll find out all the brands that are going. There are many though. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a fantastic event, and it's just a watch gathering. It's a nice meetup in a safe environment, you know, where everyone with watches are going to be. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be phenomenal. But yeah. Anyway, I've put my address in there. The first 10 people to email me gets a free ticket. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? I put a post out, I think it was 2 or 3 days ago, about, you know, I'm going to do this show, which is the best watches currently you can buy. There is no price, you know, there's no price limit. The thing about a lot of live YouTube channels is they tend to be a bit, most of them tend to be a bit high market, and they tend to put their noses up at any watch that is below £1,000. There's no way, and there's no reason to be fair. But I always want my channel to be exclusive to everyone, to all watch brands throughout the world, whether it's a £10 Casio to an £100,000 Jacob and Co, you know. And that's what's so good about the community in this channel and on the Facebook group and everything else, is, you know, that everyone's here and everyone has a good time and everyone's friendly. You know, there can be channels that has communities that come together with all sorts of watches. Anyway, oh, that's very nice. Last Stop Watch channel. Thank you so much, my friend. Super sticker. Love it. Kevin, what are you doing, my friend? Thank you so much. Kevin Simpson's given me $20 for my Casio addiction. You naughty boy. So yeah, there are no size limit. There's no price limit. And basically I've picked out 5 watches that were said on the posts, and then I want you to tell me. So don't tell me yet, although Sean's got a beauty already. Just don't say any yet. Frank, howdy from Texas. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Anyway, I would say, Case, how are you doing? Oh yeah. Well, listen, one of my last shows, I talked about a Francis and Gay Samurai that I think it sold out on their website after I did the show. I don't know how many they had, but I was gutted that I couldn't see it there anymore. And there were people saying it's not there anymore. But yeah, anyway, we will move on. But a Samurai is a phenomenal watch for someone starting their watch collection. It's not it's not an SKX anymore, people, unfortunately. It's I think it's a Samurai. Well, it was a mini turtle, but they've got rid of that as well, which I'm gutted about. But yeah, thanks, John. That's nice. I don't even know what the name of the Facebook group is, but if you go in the description of this show, there's a link to my link tree, which will have all the Facebook, Amazon, whatever, you know. Anyway, 295 people in the house. Click like, because that'd be phenomenal if you did. And Suad Sadak, TRY 220. I'm not even sure what that is, my friend. But tell me where that is from and what that is. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Listen, I'm just happy you're here. Like Xavier, which is one of my favorite names in the whole wide world. That is phenomenal. Squirrel's in the house. Go on, Squirrel. Love it. Anyway, so I've got 5 watches. I'm going to go with the first one. And I didn't really know about this watch a lot until I think it was a week ago I saw it. But this is a great starter. Absolutely great starter. Let's just see where we are. Bosch. So this is the Orient RNTX 0203S. I'm just trying to find where it is in all my blooming. Where are you? Where are you? There we are. Yeah. Look at this. Now, this is quite reminiscent to the Saytonas that are out at the minute. But look at that price. So the Saytonas are about £500 to £600. This is £320. I found it on the Francis and Gay website. We will accept cookies, but not Maryland. I don't really like Marylands anymore. But anyway, really like the look of this watch. I like the 12 o'clock marker. I love the applied markers around the dial. We've got that. It looks like a Komatsu bezel with those little indents at the hours that aren't printed with the numerals. Really like that. So that's still an Orient. Love it. And you've still got the Orient. It's basically the diver case, isn't it? It's the Mako case, the Mako 2 case, but it has this. It's a solar watch. You're not going to need a battery for 10 years at least, which I really do like. And it's 200 meters water resistance. I really like the sub dials. I like how they're recessed into the case. It looks like a sandwich dial, doesn't it? You know that's going to be decent loom. The only thing when with Orient watches is I always think that the crowns are a little bit small, but with this one, because you are not having to wind it, I think it's I think this is awesome. I think we've got super chats that I need to look at, so I do apologize. Oh crikey, we got loads. Blooming heck. You guys don't need to do this, you know. Phantom Observer, thank you. Canadian dollars. Planning on taking a G-Shock to Honolulu later this month. The GW 5600 CD with a picture of a shark on the dial. Any experience with the model? No, but you need to remind me in a minute, my friend, because I'll check it out. So hold on to this, okay? Hold on to it. How are you doing? ISK 1,500. I'm not even sure what that is either, my friend. You need to tell us. But thank you so much for that. It means a hell of a lot. Hands up who likes this Orient, by the way. Stu, thank you so much, Stu. That means a lot as well, my friend. Thank you. Who likes this? Because I like this watch. I think this is good. I'm even tempted to get it from Francis and Gay, and I might get the Saytona as well, and I might do a comparison. What do you reckon? Thumbs up if you think I should do that show. So an Orient, this Orient chronograph. The only thing that lets it down for me, and it's a blatant fudge up for me, is the fact it's 43 millimeters in diameter. Yeah, you know, were they pushed by Seiko to do that? I know they're not owned by Seiko. They're owned by the group that owns every one of them. But 43 millimeters is a hell of a big watch. Do you know what I mean? But good. I like these thumbs up. Thanks for that. I will definitely look at this because I'm definitely interested in those two watches. The next one, that's a decent price. And you know it's Francis and Gay. They probably give you a good deal as well if you tell them I sent you. I'm about to do a very important show with Francis and Gay. I think we're finally going to connect, and I'm going to be able to give you a really good deal on some watches. It's been a long time coming, but I'm really excited about what I'm going to be able to show you guys. Oh my God! Before we look at this, Dan, get in. Please remind us as to when the Mad Hacker Field watch will be shipped to us. All that pulled the trigger. Oh, Dan. Well, he's been a member for 27 months. You are an absolute legend. I just got off the phone today with Tayeb. He is shipping out to China mid-June. They are being assembled right now, and he gives the final QC to the watches. So he's actually going to be there and give the final QC, and then they get sent to him, and then he ships them from the UK, I believe. But yeah, I'm so excited for my MHKR, remember. I'm really excited about that watch. Hands up who's pre-ordered the Mad Hacker. I'm really excited about that watch, including my mum. My mum did as well. She's excited. The next watch that someone suggested, which I think is a 100% yes, is the DW 6900-1V. Now I know that Casio are rolling out all these original case designs with updated modules, so the non electroluminescent backlights. Some electroluminescent Casio backlights don't are quite faded in the daytime, but this watch, if you buy this watch, you're going to absolutely love it, because I prefer an electroluminescent screen. It's £52. It's £52 for an absolute icon that came out in 1993, so 31 years ago. It's good maths, isn't it? Quick maths there. But this watch is phenomenal. I would get a 5600, and then I would get a 6900. Because I absolutely love this watch. It is a little bit bigger. It does wear big, but this is beautiful for me. £52 for an icon, for a watch that just almost is impossible to break down. That is a phenomenal watch. Another watch, I'm going to stay on my Casios as well, is this bad boy, which I've tried to educate everybody as much as I can about the GW 5000U as much as I can. Why is this over £100 more than the 5610 U? It feels like a completely different watch. Okay, from the weight to the premium materials in the strap, to the screen, to the module. It's just a phenomenal watch. And yes, it is pricey, but to me, other than my DW5040, which is a 40th anniversary watch, this is the one to get. Now, if it had the red border around instead of just this grey variant, I think a lot more people would like it. But I honestly feel like this is one of the best G-Shocks you can buy. And yes, it is expensive, but you will feel it. I guarantee. For any doubters out there, just buy it. And if you buy it through anywhere, I think I bought mine through Tic Tac area. I don't think I paid much for the import, but I mean, look at Dale. Dale's in. Go on, Dale. So I'm glad someone said that in the comment section, because I'm fed up with going on about it. Next one is a watch that I've had on my wrist, and I do really like it. And it's there aren't many watches with orange dials that I would go crazy over. And I'm not saying I go crazy over this, but this watch is just done right for me. And it's the Bulova Devil Diver. Just very simple, looks great. Lovely sort of Seiko tonneau shaped cushion style case. It just looks cool. Now, I don't know whether these have gone up in price or down in price. I feel like they've gone up a little bit. I'll have to check on H. Samuels. But yes, inside this, I'm pretty sure is a Miyota 8000 series, which isn't an amazing movement. Bulova do use Miyotas in their automatics, but this is quite an icon for Bulova and their brand. I really like it just looks cool. If I was to come up with a diver, this would not be far off. In actual fact, a diver is coming very soon, and I will unveil the name of it. It's going to be called the MDVR. And there's going to be a special little story towards this, but I really do like this watch. And I would say it's one of the best Bulovas you can buy. I really did like the Mill Ships. That was a nice watch, but it had some quirks to it. This just looks good. It looks. I've told you this before. I've told you this loads of times. I love a new watch that looks like a vintage watch, because I get all the new technology, the modern movement, and I also get that feeling of it being vintage. There's nothing wrong with vintage watches. They just scare me a little bit. Michael's in the house from my retro watches. The number one dude for dismantling watches. I absolutely love it. He's top guy. Now I see that I've kept you below the £1,000 mark on the last 4 watches. I'm going to leave you with this last one. And it is a very interesting watch, and it's a watch that is very confusing if you don't know the story. Okay. And we are talking Sinn. Now, I don't own any Sinn at the minute. I sold my U50 and I sold my 104. And I love those watches. They're beautiful tool watches, if you can call a tool watch beautiful. But they just absolutely nail design and nail tool watch design. Anyway, so we're talking about the Sinn 903. And this watch looks a lot like... Yes. It looks a lot like a Breitling Navitimer. Well, listen, there is a reason for that, because in the 70s, I'm pretty sure it was the 70s, Breitling were struggling, so much so that they had to sell some of their rights of everything off in order to survive. They sold the rights to the Navitimer to Sinn. Sinn bought the rights to make their own Navitimers. I think Breitling, once Breitling were bought, I think they took Sinn to court or something, or they tried to stop them making them again, but they couldn't do it. So there's this weird sort of universe where we've got Sinns that aren't... Are they homaging? I guess they are homaging a Navitimer, but they have the right to do it. You know what I mean? Anyway, the one thing that the Navitimer really struggles on is the price, which is, for a Navitimer, we're talking £7,500, which is a lot of dollar. That's the price you pay for the brand that did it originally. But the other thing that the Breitling lets itself down on is the water resistance, and that is 50 meters. Now, I know that Omega have this amazing 50-meter water resistance that no other company has, apparently, in the comments section. But 50 meters is whack. This is £3,500. It's a 200-meter water resistant chronograph, which is absolutely phenomenal. Sinn can make probably the best tool watches in there, and it just shows what can be done. And it sort of makes Breitling look a little bit sheepish, because they're practically making a Navitimer or a more solid and a more watertight case than the original, which is pretty mad, isn't it? Greggy boy, absolutely love Greggy boy. Get in, my friend. Thank you so much, man. I great to see you as well. Hope you're coming to Time London, because I'll see you then, mate. Thank you so much for that super chat. You should not have done that. Thank you so much, Greggy boy. Big friend of the watch community that I'm with. But yeah, I love this watch. The only thing that puts me off a little bit is the 22mm lug width. It looks like a 22mm lug width and a very blingy bracelet. But listen, I've got a Doxa 300 sub, and that could not be more blingier. So this is also 14.5mm thick, but the Breitling's not that far off. In actual fact, I think it's the same. Spencer, Spence, how are you, my friend? Watching the best in the biz. Oh, thank you, mate. You must have two PCs open and watching Teddy Baldassar then. Greggy will be there, or see you there, Greggy. But Zinn are a phenomenal brand, and if you haven't checked out Zinn, and you want to, trust me, I have never handled a bad Zinn, never in my life. Now listen, I'm going to let you on a little secret. It's not a secret because everyone knows about it, and in actual fact, the members know about this. And you guys, if you want to be a member, so you got to do. I've got myself a Breitling. I am a Breitling owner. Can you believe it? I never would have thought that day would ever happen. I'm looking at it right there. It's right there and it's staring at me. I'm not going to tell you what it is. So members, keep your mouth stum. Keep stum on it. But Spence, what are you doing? Spence, thank you so much, man. This is a member. He shouldn't be doing this. He's already supported me enough. He's a fantastic contributor to the Discord channel as well. Thank you, mate. So yeah, I'm not going to reveal. Thanks, Case. Thank you, man. Massive bargain, Christian. Go on, Christian. Love Christian as well. We meet every year, me and Christian, at the Watches and Wonders. He's a top lad. I love him. How do I hide you? Anyway, I'd love to see some guesses what you think the watch is. John, you just need to email me, my friend. If you email me and you are a member, which looks like you are, I will send you the link for the Discord chat so you can have a chat with all of us. So yeah, if you want to be a join member, sounds like Record Breakers or something. If you want to be a record breaker, click there, go on. Oh my word, Nick, thank you so much, man. That you shouldn't do that. It does work. It works even better when you add the money. But yeah, so I've given you 5 watches. I think they're great watches to buy in 2024. I'd love to. What was I forgot what it said. It was a 5600 with something on the dial. Tell me your watch. Tell me a watch that you think is one of the best watches you can buy right now, and we'll go find it. Let's do it. Mr. Jolly, love this, my friend. The Christopher Ward Bell Canto. I think that's a phenomenal watch. It's a very light watch and it's a very ringy watch. It does ping, but the whole case is a resonator. And it's not a watch that you'd wear to tell the time first. So it's not a watch that I would ever buy, but I sure do like it. And it's a phenomenal design. And I know how much time was put into making that design and making sure that the mechanics in the front of that plate were enough to make it look like a bird, and that they could put the rest of the workings behind that plate, because it's not a dial, it's I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's basically a plate where the movement is sandwiched, basically. What a great watch. I mean, I don't know where Glyn comes up with this one. This is straight out of left field for Glyn. If you haven't seen a Sherwood Commander yet, get online, type it in, and go have a look at a fantastic dress diver for all occasions. Forget about your Omega Seamaster. This is the one that Robin Hood would have worn if watches were around back in those days with Kevin Costner. But yes, absolutely, Glyn. The Breitling Avenger is a phenomenal watch, Ivan. Very cool watch. Norcane are getting a lot of love these days. They really are, and yeah, I need to contact them, definitely. Look at this. Day Glow Diego, he's jumping on a flight. We'll watch later. Get in, Day Glow Diego. All the best to you, my friend. Amazing people's lives. Keenan Prasic. Thank you so much, man. Give me €5.99. You are a legend as far as I'm concern. Uh, oh my word. Yeah, it's a phenomenal watch for me, man, and I'm almost annoyed I didn't buy it sooner. And I reviewed the watch a while ago as well with Francis and Gay, and I don't know why I didn't just do it. I think the beads of rice bracelet put me off. That's probably what it is, which is mad, and it's annoying because I'm a watch enthusiast. I'm not a strap enthusiast, but it sometimes can definitely have an effect on the watch to me. And it just made it too blingy. But I saw through it. I went through it. I went through the beads of rice, and I loved it. Top lad, sign up to the Discord. Ascari is a phenomenal man. He is one hell of a jet setter with his job. He needs to retire because he works way too hard. The giveaway winner, you must mean for the Timex collection that's coming very soon, my friend. That will be this week. I will do the announcement of that Timex collection. AE 1200 with a gunmetal SKX mod. Oh yes, they're the Seiko mods. SKX mod, that's very cool. Very cool. New Jack fan page. Hope you're doing well. What do you think you'd struggle most to live without? The whole Casio collection, including G-Shocks, or the rest of the watch collection? Ninja's Rose. That's a tough one, isn't it? It's a tough one. I mean, I love mechanical watches, but my starting point in watches were my Casios. So I don't know. It's very hard. I wear Casios to work all the time. It's a very difficult one. I would probably say, I don't know. That is Ninjas. What are you doing to me? I might have to think about that. Okay, because that's too hard. That's too hard. Why you do that to me? Right. Ernie just says Seiko. Well done, Ernie. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look. Citizen Series 8. Now, you all know that I am not a massive Citizen fan. And it's usually because their watches to me are quite boring, even if they are very, very busy on the dial. They're quite bland. And to me, Citizens, if you go into a shop to see a Citizen, they're basically the watch that wants to stand out the most on a shop shelf to anyone that doesn't really know watches. Basically their watches look very complicated on purpose because people, they want to attract someone that doesn't really know watches, thinking, wow, you get a lot for your money, look at this. Like the Blue Angel and all their chronographs, which are ridiculous. So first, I do like that. I must admit, I do like this H-Link bracelet. That is very cool. This is quite a nice watch. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely set in some. I'm not even showing you, am I? I'm looking at the watch, and I'm looking at the watch, and yeah, here we go. This is what he means. This is what it was saying. So this, has anyone got this watch? So £695. It's a Gerald Genter stylish, isn't it? But there's definitely a lot going on. It looks right out of the early 70s. Redefining the power of a sports watch. I must admit, I do like the logo of the Citizen. I do like that. I must admit, I do like Series 8. I don't know why that is. Read it. High performance automatic movement. If it's £695 for a Citizen, it should be. It's 40 millimeters, which isn't too bad. It's very nice. 100 meters water resistant, anti-reflective sapphire for £700. You would hope so. You wouldn't get that in a Seiko necessarily, would you? Let's look at the tech. Oh, crikey, I've gone past it. But listen, look at that. Do you see what I mean, though? Look at this. Do you see what I mean with the Skyhawk, the red arrows? It's just, oh my God, it's just, ugh. Can you see my cursor? Oh Christ. Can you see my cursor when I move? Yes, you can. That's a lovely looking dial, isn't it? I mean, this is straight out of the 70s. When you look at, that's nice. That's nice. When you look at Citizens, usually they're usually born, they just don't hit the mark. I do like the ProMaster. It's really cool. That's a watch that one of the guys in the chat said they were wearing today right now. That is a tremendous price. The fully loomed dial, isn't it? Eh? You know, I hate to say it, but this looks a lot like a Bremont dial. What do you reckon? Especially this one. That one, I'm getting Bremont straight away, which I do actually like the new Bremonts. But it's like this. I mean, what's going on? The Endeavours. What's going on, guys? Is that camo? Oh, crikey! There's camo on the dial. You know that you can't say that. You know, Citizen do like having a good go, but it's just a bit it's just very busy, boring. You know, I'm not looking at the chat, and I do apologize for anyone that do love their Citizens, but yeah, I quite like it. Exactly. Citizen, a Bremont for $299. What else we got, team? Tyler, thank you so much, my friend. Look up Zeroo T1 the Archer. Zeroo T1 the Archer. See, I've never heard of this, mate. T1. Is this going to send me to some rude? Oh no. Oh, is it a skeleton? I'm not a skeleton dial man, my friend. I don't know. This looks very cool though. Zeroo. How do we pronounce this, Tyler? I mean, it's very cool. That's a tourbillon there. Very cool. 43 millimeters. Wow. Very cool. It's a very cool watch. I'd never heard of Zeroo. Is that lost in translation for me? What do I? But that's quite cool. From quite far away, the Zeroo logo looks like Xbox. So I apologize for that. But whoa, there's a video. There's a video. Oh crikey! I've done it again. Shout out to the wife, everyone. She's watching. And she's just told me that no one can see it. Let's get out of there. There you go. This is the Zeroo. There's the Xbox logo. And this is Zeroo. I'm not a massive a flying tourbillon without bridges that reveals all the position of the mechanism. That is pretty cool. Flying tourbillon is very snazzy. Oh, look at the size of the case. That is cool. And it just goes to show you don't have to spend mega bucks. The logo doesn't work for me, though. That's a big thing. I don't know about you guys. But it's £2,400. It's a lot of dollar. But it's very cool. Very cool. Well, thanks for telling me about that watch, my friend, because I wouldn't have known it. Zeroo. Bobby's in the house. Hi, Bobby. Bobby Legs, everyone. Top lad. Love his voice. Nice, soft American voice. Top guy. Nice little channel. Do like listening to his little podcasts. Podcasts. What am I, Northern? Podcasts on the way to work. He's a top guy. So yeah, Tyler's in the house. Tyler, Oh, he's already asked me. I've done it twice for you now, mate. Squirrel! Just sporting a 50. Very nice squirrel. I do love squirrel. Just the name. I will be doing a show on Bremont soon. I've got pretty friendly with hopefully a rep and also people in Bremont. They're still not showing their watches in the ADs. I'm not understanding why. It's pretty crazy, really. If I had a watch to bring out, a set of watches, we're talking April, May, June. They've been out, for 2 months. They should be in stock now, but there are no ADs with these new Bremonts in. Felix Martin Bouginer. I already have a blue Black Bay 58. Do you think adding a Pelagos FXD MN is too... I love the Pelagos and the fixed lugs. Well, listen, you can get the black one, my friend. They do a black one now, which it goes against the MN because it doesn't have MN stamped on the case back. It's purely a Tudor watch. See, I think the Black Bay 58 blue is a better blue than the FXD blue, in my personal opinion. If you see, I've done a show on the FXD, and I did it probably about 2 months ago, and I really liked it. Really liked it. It changed my mind on it. I thought it was going to be too big, but I really like the watch. I still have my Black Bay 58 over it. I think it's more versatile. But Tyler's a member. Get in, Tyler. Tyler, if you're coming into the membership, I need a watch from your collection to tell us about. But yeah, so I would say there is enough difference in the Pelagos. That's me speaking in a Sean Connery. If Sean Connery was to say Pelagos. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the black Pelagos is really nice. It's the Navy SEAL one. It just doesn't have the heritage of the MN badge, and it's not working with the military, the Marine Nationale. I need to get into Fears. Definitely need to get into Fears. There's not many sports watches they do. They're cushion style oyster cases. But they are a fantastic brand that have been around for ages and donkeys. What is this? That, I think, is a Seiko 5. The Seiko Regatta Special. I think that's a Seiko 5 with a checkered flag bezel. Oh, no, it's the other one. Still a Seiko 5. Hang on, I will... These sorts of Seiko 5s I do like. They are cool. I think they're a bit lazy from Seiko in the fact of that they bring back watches that they've done in the past, but they don't bring them back. They bring them back in a Seiko 5. But I do love these colors. I really do love these colors. And the blue, green, and black for me personally goes so well. So I am all in. I am all in with this dial. Look how cool that dial is. I'm big time all in. Big time all in. Love the handset. That's different. I like the indices as well. That's different for this Seiko 5 Sports. I actually really dig this one. £222. That is bordering on me wanting to get it. It will be 100 meters water resistant. It won't be a screw down crown. It is a former. It is the shell of an SKX, but that dial is phenomenal. Crikey, what's going on here? What are you guys doing super chats? I don't need them. Come on, team. I just like you to be here and watch. You are phenomenal, though. Keenan Prashish. What do you think of the Yema Rallygraph Mecha Quartz? Let's take a look. I love Yema. Yema Rallygraph Mecha Quartz. Find it better reading this out. Oh yeah, that's cool. Very cool. Let's take a look. And it looks a phenomenal price as well. Look at that. I absolutely love those subdials. I think I love bicompacts. That's my favorite chronograph. And it might be why I don't own a Speedmaster, and also why I don't feel like I need one. Let's get rid of this. But I do love it. £279. Yema, a fantastic brand. There's been talk about their service in the past, but I haven't heard anything bad said about them in a long time. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I prefer bicompacts chronographs to tri-compacts. I don't know what your thoughts are. However, I've just realized that is a tri-compacts, and I guess it's just the way it is. It's the way that the formation of them are. You know, I absolutely love it. Here's another one. Here's another one. This one just works. I get so many comments, compliments on this watch. It's ridiculous. It just works, doesn't it? You know, I've got loads of these watches, by the way. Loads of chronographs. Don't realize how many I got. But that's a very cool watch, Keenan. Very cool. Frozen Gamer Sub-Zero. Check out the GRB300. The GRB300. GRB300. B100 8A2. Oh. 8A 2ER 2ER. Let's have a look. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Yes, I've seen these. These are the Gravity Masters, aren't they? Yes. Gravity Master. I attempted to buy one just because I absolutely love the name Gravity Master. So yeah, let's show you. There we are. Check out this one. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a massive fan of analog G-Shocks. Personally, I do have a Mudmaster, and I've got Casios, and I don't tend to wear them a lot. I like the fact that this is analog only and doesn't try to fit in a little screen anywhere. But just for the sake or the fact that there's no digital screen, I really do like it. I love this color combination as well. It's got a phone for it's Bluetooth, flight log function, flipping heck, waypoint memory. Wow. I mean, I wouldn't be bothered with any of that. I just like the look. Very cool, big crown. Very cool. I'm a fan. I'm a fan, my friend, and hopefully I might be able to get one on Casual Watch Reviews. Look, Sam's in the house. How are you doing, my friend? Sam does a fantastic stream every, I think it's 9 o'clock or 9:30. So I apologize if I'm on you here, but I do recommend after my stream go over to Casual Watch Reviews because he's talking about bracelets. So if you've got your favorite bracelet or the worst bracelet, please get on over to Sam at Casual Watch Reviews. You shouldn't have done that, mate. Thank you. Bobby sent a super sticker. That is phenomenal. Love it, mate. Thank you. Bobby in the house. We've got some fantastic content creators in this in this place. I and I love it when they come and say hello, you know, because we're all friends, aren't we? I don't know if you think there's egos here. There's never any egos with this. You know, there's people. You know, I will admit there are YouTubers out there that just don't reply to you. Um, uh, that gets a bit annoying even after they've said, yeah, let's do something. But you know, that's the way it goes. Thoughts on meteorite dials? I am not a huge fan, but I love the concept, Nick. I do love the concept of a meteorite. I don't think meteorite is as expensive as you guys might think that it is, and how easy it might be to get meteorite. But it's a very cool to have it in a watch collection. That's pretty cool. Gregson's in the house. Go on, my friend. Hello to all. Thinking of pulling the trigger on an Islander. I mean, Mark's coming up with some fantastic watches now, aren't they? Let's just have a look at Islander watches. Islander watches. They're definitely not just an SKX brand, are they? Anymore. Mark has definitely gone into another world these days. Let's just look at that. Cool. I mean, look at these. This is what he's talking about. The Islander Collab. The only thing I would say about Mark and his names of his watches, I don't like most of the names he calls them. I really don't. But big props. So yeah, I do like the dial. Love that huge Rehalt or chapter ring. Do love that, must admit. And we have a GMT. I quite like that. I do quite like that. Date. It's almost like a dial on a plane, you know, with your leveler there. That's pretty cool, isn't it? There's a lot of stuff going on here, team, isn't there? I do love that seconds hand. That's cool. Looks like a little plane. Do like that. That's very cool. Jade Gemini M390. Thank you so much, my friend. The DW 5900 is my favorite. It's a fantastic watch, that, my friend. I really love it. Yeah, big fan of the 5900. Big fan. Matthew, thank you so much, my friend. Matthew Robineau. How many watches do you currently have? I have been on a huge huge purge, and I don't have as many as I used to. So if you looked at the state of the collection show I did not long ago, I would say I've halved it. Yeah, I got a watch recently to review, and fortunately for me, I got to keep. I've got it here, and I think I'm going to sell it because I think it needs to go to someone else that enjoys it with the box and everything. It's only going to be. I'm only probably going to put it out for you guys. I did put it out to the members as well, but it's my Vulcane. And I'm a little bit sad, really, of it going. If it doesn't go, I will not be that bothered. But I will sell it at a phenomenal price. I just want it to go to someone that's going to love it, like I love it, really. But yeah, this is the Vulcane. If you haven't seen the video that I've done on it, well, it's the last time I did Pagani and Kurt Santana. But this watch with this is, we'll talk about straps as well. This Tropic strap is the best one I've ever felt. But I love this watch. Look at that blue. Look at it. If you're interested in this watch and you want to take it off me for a crazy price, I probably will only do UK postage because it's such a faff to do anything else. But I'll put in my email address. If you haven't seen my review of this watch, go and have a look. Oh, that's not even it. Sorry. There. That's the one. That's it, team. So that's my email address. Not that one. Where's that one? Let's get rid of that one. Delete. Comments are coming thick and fast. Get rid of it. So that's my email address. If you fancy a redonkulous price on the Vulcane skin diver, give us an email. Anyone knows about Brooklyn? They are phenomenal watches. Absolutely phenomenal. I did a review. I owned the triple calendar, and that was a phenomenal watch. And I'm glad it went to someone that that really loves it. Yeah, I think I think they're pronounced Man. They make very good watches, beautiful dials, well-made case, just everything. You're not going to go wrong with a Brooklyn, my friend. That they've got my recommendation. Marcos, Jorge Bulova, Salus. Would you recommend the 40th anniversary clear remixes? They're all right. The jellyfish is all right. They're pretty cool. I wouldn't recommend them over an original, but they're cool to have. Good evening from Dobbo45. How are you doing? So I'm only going to touch on it a little bit because I can't believe where the time's gone. It's ridiculous. There's 345 people in the house. Can you please click like so we can give this to more and more people? Because I think what with my ramblings and your amazing content in the comments, we are going to get we're going to give people some, going to give them some content, good content. I've just found out that Tyler is bringing in a Tudor silver. He's got the Torp dial, Black Bay 58. Love that watch. Tyler, has it photinaed? Has it got a little bit goldy? Has it got a bit green? Because there are some people that have got that watch and it's gone. Some people it's gone very sort of dark patina, and some it hasn't changed at all. Look who it is. It's Ray. How you doing, Ray? Nice to see you, my friend. Come on down. I've got these watches in front of me. I've also I'm not going to go to any details or asking you on straps because I'm just going to go through them really quick. If you ever get a rubber strap, I would always try and get a vulcanized rubber one, because I don't think you have felt phenomenal rubber unless you try a vulcanized rubber and like an FKM rubber, and it's absolutely, it's the best. You can't buy a better rubber. It's the same rubber that you get on Everest straps for Rolexes. It is the most comfortable rubber straps you can buy. I would definitely recommend any companies that do a vulcanized FKM rubber straps, like Clockwork Republic. They do phenomenal rubber straps, and the FKM rubber. Come on, guys, give me a thumbs up if you have FKM rubber straps. There is nothing better than in a rubber strap than this, and I would take vulcanized rubber straps over Seiko rubber straps, 100%. A big shout out to Uncle Straps, because I really love their Tropic straps. This is my Willard, and I don't remember a last time. I don't remember a last time I've ever changed the strap on here, because I think it just goes so well. But this strap is phenomenal. Gives me loads of air. That's what these Tropic straps do. Never really sweat in this watch because of this strap. Uncle Straps, they do everything. They're phenomenal. And another watch strap that I absolutely love, and I've had it on my Fortis Cosmonauts chronograph, is Haverston. And I've shouted about Haverston so many times. if you've got a military watch, there is no better pairing than a Haverston strap. This is a two-piece with the spring bar removals. These are just so well made, it's ridiculous. The stitching, the suede inside section is phenomenal. I do love NATO straps. I think my favorite NATO strap would be a ribbed one. That's what she said. It would be a ribbed single pass, so it's not very long, and it doesn't have the extra piece. The only problem with that is that if the spring bar was to, no, it would still be attached. That's fine. This is another Haverston strap. It is so well made, it's ridiculous. And the hardware is always phenomenal on Haverston straps as well. Everything about it, the stitching around the buckles. Please go check Haverston straps. And I'm not being I'm not being sponsored or anything by, I just have a few. This is a CWC strap. I really like this. My favorite colors for military straps, military NATOs, are these gray ones. You can buy these NATOs in CWC. But yeah, I love this color because this is military issued gray color. You know, these are two CWCs. I do love my CWC collection. Absolutely love it, as I do my Vertex collection. Another fantastic brand is Artem straps. They make superb sailcloth straps. I'm hugely a big fan of that. Oh my God, hang on. You are joking. Ascari. You need to take that back, my friend, because that's too much. This is for you, for your new camera. You are way too kind. He does so much in the Discord. He's a phenomenal man. And that is just ridiculous. Thank you so much, man. I will thank you in the Discord later, but you are very naughty. Anyway, Artem straps are very cool. I really do love NDC straps. They do just awesome pouches that you get badges for. This is actual French parachute straps that has been fashioned into the NATOs that basically were on the Tudor submariners, and the chief of the NDC straps, I don't know if he wants me to call him his name, he was actually contacted by Tudor to send them some of the straps so they can show them off at Watches and Wonders, which is superb. Artem straps do NATOs as well. I say that the Artem NATOs, even though they are fantastically made, they're probably not worth it. Probably not worth the price they are. The sailcloth straps, I've never felt a better sailcloth strap than these. I would take Haverston straps any day. I just think they just feel phenomenal. This is a cool strap from Vertex. Vertex sell a lot of straps as well. You can go on their website. I love this. I think this comes with the M100, or did come with the M100. I love that strap as well. And CWC. CWC make watches that have fixed spring bars, so it's very hard to find a leather strap, but they do them. And this is a very cool leather strap from CWC that I tend to, if I'm going to put it on a watch, I'll put it on my RN diver. But I have a funny thing about leather straps and dive watches. I don't think they need to be on there. For anyone that wants to go on the Discord, it is only for members. And if you were email me at this if you are a member. Email me here, ask for the Discord, and there you go. Case, where's Case? Case wants help. I have a problem. I have a problem with NATO straps. They are too short. I can't fold them back. Right, listen to me. Listen to me. I have got I can't remember it though, mate. I've got a phenomenal way. I forgot how to do it. On my YouTube channel, I've got one of my first shorts case is how to make a NATO strap fit more to your wrist. Please check that out, mate, because that will make, I'm sure that makes the strap easier to wear on a big wrister, and you can either hide the strap better. I need to look into that because I've forgotten how to make the strap smaller, but it's on my YouTube channel and I did it all the time. I used to do it all the time, but have a look. Anyway, Case has got big manly wrists, haven't he? Oh mate, thank you so much, Ray, you shouldn't do that, mate. Right, just you being here is awesome enough, man. Anyway, I've got so many straps, and I know someone, Michael, there has said about Crafter, Watch Gecko. They do phenomenal straps for the price. There are loads of gotta leave. Get in there, Casio. UK man. I was going to say Ookman, but that's brilliant, man. Now this is a strap, Sam, that I need to try. Definitely need to try. If I did ever have a Speedmaster, I would get a Forstner strap, 100%. They're the same as the Serica straps, although Forstner actually were the brand, I'm pretty sure, that NASA used. I've actually got Zulu diver straps, my friend, and they are awesome. They're a little bit more fiddly to put on, but they are very cool. So I would recommend Zulu straps. So yeah, I like it when brands do offer longer straps or shorter straps. That's really cool. That's lovely. So yeah, I packed in quite a lot there, haven't I? This has been phenomenal. Should we do it again next week? Fingers up, not fingers up, thumbs up, thumbs up if you think we should do another one next week, because I'm up for it, as long as the wife's all right, me going off. Burton, that's a great value for money strap. Definitely, I've definitely bought Burtons in my time. Anyone want any good leather straps? I would always go Collareb through Holborn's, and it was TGV that recommended them on his channel first, and I can definitely double recommend Collareb straps. They are tremendous. Yeah, I think we should come up with another topic. What we'll do, if you haven't clicked like on here yet, please do so. But what we'll do, when I stop the live stream, I need every one of you 332 people to go in the comments section and just give your thoughts on our next topic for next week, because I think I'd like for you guys to be involved, and I'll pick one. I think that would be cool. But shout out to everybody that has made the effort to come and say a big hello. Darren's in the house. Go on, Darren. Oh, my friend, all the best to you, Darren. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, if you do have wrist candy, that's a TGV one there, isn't it? So yeah, next Sunday I'd like to do another one. But give me your suggestions of ideas that we can do for a live show. Don't give them to me right now, please. Give them in the comments section, not the live stream, the comments section when this show finishes. To all the members, I want to say a big thank you for supporting me. To all the guys in the Discord, even though I don't reply or I'm not on there all the time, I'm always I'm always there. I'm always seeing your messages. They always come up. I'm just not in the place to reply at the time. So I'm there with you guys, no matter what. To all the subscribers, we are at 184, almost at 185,000 subscribers, which is absolutely mental. I'm hoping that we can get to 200 by Christmas, and if and when we do, I don't think there's another goal for me apart from 1 million. But yeah, just everyone's continued support on the comment section, clicking like and just being there. To be fair, you're the guys that and girls that keep me going, and I feel very blessed to be in this position nowadays. You guys are phenomenal. Yeah, go on, Ray. That is reference to one of my songs. In actual fact, there's a lot of people that have asked for the music that I do, that I've done. There'll be new music hopefully this year with a former band I've been in, and hopefully maybe a solo thing or two. Oh, Gorilla's in the house. Hello, Gorilla's in the house. Go on, Gorilla. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, so I think music is, as always, and will always be the thing I do best, but it's always been the thing I get the least amount of money for. Yeah, if you want to go and have a look at Martha's Man on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, iTunes, knock yourself out. So yeah, Squirrel, you are very kind. Hopefully we can do it. We're going to have to do some sort of mega giveaway. The Timex collection giveaway will be done hopefully this week. And yeah, click it, Marvin says. So yeah, I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a fantastic week. Love to you all. Love to your families. Love to wherever you are in the world. Keep doing what you're doing, and all the best. Love you all. Let's get out of here.